Well, the World Driving Championships will kick off at Tabcorp Park, Menangle. The best drivers in the world will take each other on, and we'll see who will be crowned the world's best driver. There is no better driver at the moment in the world than the US's Tim Tetrick. So let's have a look at his record. He's won more than $141 million in prize money. He won a Hambletonian Stakes, of course, with Magic Strike, one of his biggest wins of his career, 13 Breeders' Crown titles over in the US, and 4 Meadowlands Pace Championships. He's an absolute superstar. He joins us on the line. Tim Tetrick, thanks very much for joining us on Sky Racing. Are you enjoying Australia?
We just, thanks for having me on the show. We got in this morning and we just kind of laid low so far, but the weather is just beautiful, and it's really, glad to be selected to represent the United States over here in Australia.
Tell us about your career. Of course, you were born in Breton, around the Meadowlands track. You've always been in this sport, Tim?
Yeah, I grew up with it. My family did it. My dad drove over 1,000 winners that he owned himself, and growing up through school and stuff, we worked at the barn every day, and summer times we helped Dad race. So we've family business, and we've done it all. Now,
you're only in your early 30s. Tell us about the journey you've had and the main reason why you've had such a great success in this sport. We just had a look at your record. It speaks for itself. You've done everything basically in the sport over in the US.
Yeah, it's been super. It's been a great run. Things I've gotten to do, and I'm only 33 years old. I couldn't ask for more. I've gotten to drive some great horses and compete at very high levels against some of the best in the world, and I've just been very, very fortunate.
Let's have a look at you winning the Meadowlands Pace. This is one of the biggest races on that track, worth around $700,000 US. He's watching. What a superstar he is. He went a world record in an open age mile rate here of 146.4. We can see you coming down the outside.
When he grew wings down the lane there, he just exploded past him. They went pretty good fractions on front, but he still got home in 25 and a piece, and that day he was on his game, and he destroyed the competition that day.
We watch a lot of racing now in Australia. We pick up Yonkers and the Meadowlands, and also racing from Balmoral Park in Chicago here on Sky Racing. Tell us a bit about the pattern of racing in the US and the difference. I know you haven't seen much here in Australia, but what do we need to look for when we have a look at the form in Australia when we're having a punt on the US trotting?
Usually you try to bet the top trainers and drivers, and try to find streaky horses that are in form. I'm sure it's the same way as here, and get horses that are on form, and hopefully you can get a price on those. But mainly we race hard over there, and it's a front end racetrack pretty much wherever you go. You have to be very aggressive and have your horses forwardly placed all the time.
You're looking forward to this World Driving Championship. Of course, you take on the best from around the world. We've got Chris Alford representing us here in Australia. Dexter Dunn's had a wonderful record at such a young age from New Zealand. And we've got European drivers who have reached great heights in their particular countries. Are you looking forward to challenging yourself against these wonderful drivers over the next week
most
here?
Definitely. I love competing against the top-level people. And it just makes you have to dig down and try harder to, because they're trying to beat you at the same time. So you got to be on your toes and be ready, because they're not going to hand nothing out, which wouldn't expect it to, and I'm not going to give them nothing. So it should be a great event. It should be very exciting, and I think everybody's here to have fun too, so that makes it even more enjoyable.
And just quickly, mate, with the breed now in Australia, we're breeding a lot from the star American sires like an Art Major and a Bettor's Delight. Our best horse, Bow Tide, of course, he's by Bettor's Delight at Menangle. We're breaking 150 now. Do you watch much Australian racing, and have you seen our best horse, Bow Tide, or one of our best horses?
Yeah, I have. I've seen a few of them go, and when they broke 50 there, I watched that race actually, and like you said, the American breeds helped your guys' horses, but the horsemanship's just gotten really good, and the tracks are faster, the equipment's better, and the breed it amazes me how fast they can go week in and week out. It's amazing how well they've performed over the last 10 years.
Well, #1 harness racing show here in Australia in the gig. I'll be out with you, I think, on Sunday, following you around and doing a profile story on you, Tim. So I can't wait to catch up with you tomorrow at Menangle and also at Newcastle on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'd love to get to travel around and meet new people and travel on different tracks, and hopefully we can have a little luck and we can make some money and have some fun.